Continue to track some potential wintry precip here this afternoon for mid-Missouri. You're taking a live look out in Sedalia here. Still not seeing much on that live look. Have had a report actually from John Ross, though, out in western Missouri that we are getting some sleet coming down in Sedalia. Not really getting meaningful precip, though, as you can't even find that here on this camera this morning, or excuse me, this afternoon. Still going to track that potential wintry precip incoming from the west here. As you can see, compared to yesterday afternoon, we're losing over 10 to almost 15 degrees here. This is a big switch in the script here from this morning, as we had actually seen about a warming trend in the opposite direction here, excuse me, in these opposite values in a warming trend this morning. That's going to really continue to lead to that potential for wintry precip, though, as we have seen those temperatures sinking back to near or below freezing this afternoon. That's as you can see, low pressure is still lingering to the south of the area. This has even trended further south, pulling us further into the colder air with this system, which has been lending to some increases in snow chances, but overall, it does look like we could really scrape by with pretty nice forecast with this system so far. We're seeing, again, those winds steadily pulling colder temperatures here, but one thing we're really lacking with this system is moisture as this is going to be moving through. We're overall still suffering from that already this early afternoon. As you can see, that radar is just now by this point, about the last half hour, beginning to fill out here with some more meaningful moisture, but it's even more scattered there. Not everyone north of I-70 is seeing this precip quite yet. You can see that beginning to switch over as temperatures have begun to sink back here below freezing just on the front end of this radar loop there. Before noon, we were even all just seeing more of that cold rain, but again, as temperatures have gotten back to those lower 30s, that is switching over quickly to possibly some sleet in our western counties, where you're seeing those pink colors indicate more of that mixed precip. It's that blue, those lighter blue shades in our northern counties. That's where you're already getting that snow here. This is right on our forecast for when we're thinking that switch over time would be, and this could possibly even lead to a heavier snow band setting up, likely along the I-70 corridor here. Still not expecting very heavy impacts, though, from the system, with temperatures generally actually above freezing, especially in our southern counties. This is really going to mitigate those accumulations. You see Jefferson City still sitting at 42 degrees here this afternoon, even as I'm just talking about some potential snow or possible mixed precip near those areas. You'll also notice our road temperatures looking even better than those actual air temperatures. We're well into the 40s here for most of the area, even at worst down to those upper 30s with some of our coldest roadways. That is really going to keep this to a slush once that wintry precip makes it to the ground. And again, those warmer ground conditions really going to help mitigate a lot of that accumulation here throughout the day. As we get into the rest of the weekend, you'll see I'm expecting those road conditions to be at worst likely overnight here, with those temperatures well below freezing for parts of mid-Missouri. That could lead to a freeze with some of those slushy conditions. Recovering a bit by Sunday. We'll even have some sunshine to end the weekend tomorrow, getting temperatures back to near seasonal levels. But you'll see still tracking this potential snow band right along the I-70 corridor today. That could lead to some visibility impacts, really regardless of how much of that's making it to the ground. Definitely we'll be seeing some precip coming down there on that major roadway, so very important if you do have any plans to head out on that interstate that you'll need to take it much slower here. We'll definitely continue to follow that snow exiting eastward here through the rest of the day. You'll notice that even becoming a bit more widespread, touching some of our southern counties here, with more of those flurries as you lose those degrees through the rest of the afternoon. We're certainly not going to warm up anymore, so areas that are already near freezing, you can expect to hold on to more of that chance for some wintry precip throughout the day. And again, that biggest chance for snow is really focused along and north of I-70. Those other snow showers you'll see exiting the area tonight, not really going to bring much meaningful accumulation, if any. We've even seen with this heavier snow band, heavy really not going to be the best word there, as we'll see these snow totals have really come down. If you were watching our morning shows here, we had this actually closer to about 1 inch to 2 inches, but this has really come down to really just trace amounts, less than about a ½ inch of that snow, if we see that here north of I-70. Still, it is something to be aware of. We'll definitely get those visibility impacts as this is falling, but we have looked to scrape by here with about the best case scenario we could get out of this system. This snow band is just not looking to have enough moisture to really get those snow totals we were previously forecasting. It's again that lack of moisture that has gotten those snow totals back down. So we'll continue to follow that potentially across northern Missouri here. Will get us to that Storm Track 7-day forecast, where you see we do recover nicely by the end of the weekend tomorrow, already getting back here into those upper 30s. We'll likely hit the 50s by Monday with more sunshine, so definitely time to head out this week if you do have any plans that may have gotten a bit waylaid here. We'll definitely continue to follow those cold conditions. Be prepared for a potential round of snow that we're already seeing on radar here, but it is overall trending lighter with our newer forecasts, and should just be seeing some slushy conditions heading into the second half of the weekend.